What is going on, everybody? How are you all doing? And welcome back today to the original Road to Glory on FIFA 17. Today is episode number 44 of the series, and we have got for you a brand new team. It's been a while. We've been sticking with the same team for quite some time, and I was kind of feeling like I was getting a little bit bored of it, even though it had been absolutely excellent for us. I just fancied a bit of a change, so that is what you're going to be seeing in today's episode, as well as the marquee matchups with the guaranteed inform pack. You're going to be seeing our weekly rewards being opened up because I caved in on those, and you're also going to be seeing our first 5 games of the FUT Champions Weekend League. So if you do enjoy this episode, as always, let's make sure to smash a massive thumbs up on the video. Always hugely appreciated. The things you can see in the background right now are the marquee matchups packs, I believe. I was intending to save any packs that we got for the team of the season, and that lasted all of, what, 2 days, if that, because basically, right now, there is so much out in packs. I figured you've got the incredible team of the week, which is an incredible one. We had the team of the Champions League come out as well, which is absolutely fantastic. We had these guaranteed inform packs as well in the marquee matchups, where you can see in the background we've got a very disappointing Iko Money who we ended up selling. Thankfully, we didn't sell him straight away because his value increased because of the, I think for the Champions League players, you needed an inform to be traded in, so his value did go up a little bit. But basically, I ended up selling pretty much everything that we had of value. We sold the inform Delaney similarly because his value had shot up. We sold the Money in. We sold, I think the only players that are tradable that we kept in this new team, we kept the left-back inform James Costa. We kept Sergio Ramos. And I want to say that could well be it in the main team that we kept. We've still got Guilavogui. Well, we've got Guilavogui back into the team. You'll see the team in just a second. But I wanted to change. I was a little bit bored of the team. And like I say, it had been absolutely exceptional for us. So it's a little bit of a risk. But this weekend, as you're watching this, so you'll see this on Saturday night, this weekend, I haven't had as much free time as I thought I was going to for the weekend league, so I don't know how many games I'm going to play this weekend league, but I'm using it as a bit of an experiment because the position that we find ourselves in over this weekend and next weekend, we only need about 20 wins combined to get the minimum gold monthly, which would be for the three red informers. I would like to get it better. I'd like to get gold 2 or gold 1 to get the extra red cards, but if time doesn't allow it, then it doesn't allow it, unfortunately. But yeah, it's been a very interesting few days because we've had the incredible team of the week. Like I say, these new the new Champions League players, I did consider doing the SBC to unlock one because there's 2 versions. There's basically, I'm sure you guys know, you've got the untradeable version where you have to trade in an inform, and then there's the tradable version where you have to trade in an inform for one of them, and then one of the actual cards themselves, one of the team in the tournaments. And the prices of the players that are rated around the ones that you need for the SBC, so like 82 to 84 rated players, I'd say players in that bracket are going for an incredible amount of money right now. I sold loads of them for like 4 or 5k, which is far more than they ever normally go for. You can see the team in the background there. The main person I wanted to try was that one to watch Dembele, because he's someone I've been looking at for a while, and we picked him up for 150k, which for the card you get is absolutely sensational. We've also got the brand new inform and Herrera in there, who's going for about 60k, which because of the marquee matchup inform packs made him a lot cheaper than he should have been. But yeah, I figured it was a good time to try out the likes of Dembele, because I think the reason he's so cheap is because team of the season is around the corner, and his one to watch won't go up with this team of the season, I don't think. So when that comes out, this card will plummet in price. So I'm thinking we're probably going to use this team, as long as it performs well, which it has done so far, touch wood, for this weekend and for next weekend. And we're probably going to sell it on, see how many coins we've got and see what we can build after. But you're starting to see the gameplay from this weekend in the background now. And it's been a very frustrating start, and you'll see just why in just a second, because we had a fantastic start. We actually we played 5 games, we should have 4 wins and 1 loss, which is an absolutely brilliant start as far as I'm concerned. However, you're going to see we get 3 wins and 2 losses, and the reason for that is in the final game we won 2-1, and when it got to the end of the match there was problems with the EA servers. It was saying that there were too many people online, that the servers were struggling to deal with it. Basically, I can't remember exactly what the message was, but it was just saying that there's too many people online, and we didn't get the win for it basically. So we won the game 2-1, but it counted as a loss. Next time I came on when the servers were back up, it just said it seemed you disconnected from your last game, which is incredibly frustrating, because in the weekend league, it is such fine margins. You saw last week we were 1 win off gold 1, and that went down to the last win on penalties, where the last game on penalties which we lost. And it's things like that that can really affect how you finish, because for me, it's unlikely that I'm ever going to get elite. I'm not good enough to get elite, but that gold 1 is something that's very attainable. and it's always very close. So when you get a loss like that, it really does. Like, it felt like a terrible start, and it sounds stupid because we were playing well. We technically had 4 wins, and I felt like the team was playing really well. And then it just felt like the game had robbed us, which is, it's always a bit gutting, to be honest. But as far as the team is concerned, like I say, is playing well. I'm very impressed with Ousmane Dembele, but we are playing him up front, of course, in place of El Shaarawy. And I was initially going to put El Shaarawy at cam and drop Suarez, because Suarez has been part of every single team we've done since we've had him, and it would be nice to make a change. But for the purposes of doing a hybrid team, Suarez just made it so much easier, because we could then use Iborra, who linked into Herrera, who then linked into Sergio Ramos as well. So El Shaarawy right now is basically going to be an incredible super sub. He's not being dropped because he's not been good enough, because he's been absolutely fantastic in this team. It's just that I wanted a change, and like I say, it's going to be a fantastic super sub anyway. And I think the next team that we do will have El Shaarawy back in the fold once again. But you're going to see now, this is our only legitimate loss over the course of the 5 games. This guy was a very, very good player. It was a close game. We pull it back to 2-1 with about 20 minutes left to go, I think, if I remember correctly. Maybe 15 minutes to go. And then we have a huge chance in what is basically the very last kick of the game. We see we're spread it to up top here. It's Sergio Ramos there because we're on all-out attack. He hooks it away off the line when it could have gone anywhere. And that was how the game finished. So that was our only legitimate loss over the first 5 games. And like I say, I was very pleased with how the team was playing, and more than anything with the defence, because the one thing I loved about the last team we had was the defence. It was absolutely exceptional. Sergio Ramos, Barzagli, Abata, who had been fantastic for us, who we sold, Costa, and Sirigu, who had also been fantastic. So I was quite pleased with how this team was defending, so I was a bit concerned that when we changed it, we might not be able to replicate quite how we were defending before. But so far, Ramos and that incredible looking Hervedez that we picked up for about 27k have been solid as a rock. So I'm probably going to show the team in a bit more depth in the next episode. We'll talk through the tactics a bit more if that's something that you'd like, but this is pretty much rounding up the end of this one. So let me know how you're getting on this weekend in FUT Champions and what you think of this brand new team. If you did enjoy it, like I said at the very start, smash that thumbs up button. Always hugely appreciated. You're just about to see the moment where we go 2-1 up and then we're disconnected, and like I say, I was just... It's so frustrating. I don't know why EA can't do something where they look into it and just say, right, just give everyone a win that was playing at that time. Is it really the end of the world if you give everyone a win rather than punishing people like myself there who can't get through? I mean, oh, am I getting ahead of myself? I apologise. I'm getting ahead of myself. That wasn't the final game. That was the game before the final game, so massive apologies. This is the game now that we win 2-1 that doesn't class as. But yeah, I don't understand why EA, if they can't just give everyone that's playing FUT Champions a free win at that point when there's problems with servers, because there's so many people that must be on that should have had a win that will have been taken away. And if you give everyone a win, the people that have lost even a win, it's just going to be a bonus. No one's going to complain about that. It's just going to be an extra win for everyone. I don't think it'd be the end of the world rather than punishing people who've ground out to win and just to be robbed, basically, to be basically robbed. So let me know what you think of that. Do you think EA should just give it one free win every time the servers go down dramatically? Only if it's like a main problem like it was yesterday where the servers have clearly failed. But I'd love to hear what you think of that theory. I've just thought that off the top of my head right there. But let me know what you think. That is going to round up the episode, lads. If you did enjoy it, like I say, smash a thumbs up on it, and I will speak to you all in tomorrow's video. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, lads. Nidge out.
Yo, he's Nidge, plays with big games and player reviews are getting insane. He entertains while he elevates, his video quality resonates. On career mode, he got lots of vids uploading off and he's rocking it. He's got the confidence in all his commentaries. Videos range, they often vary. Got need for speed and a road to glory. Just watching vids and you know the story. The content is underrated, I'm understating, so don't ignore the...